Hello everyone, this is Monsignor Breyer, Rector of the Cathedral Basilica. This week I wanted to just give you a little video message, a little different than the usual kind of flock note, but just a message just to say hello to all of you personally. I know that many of you have been tuning in via our live stream, and we've had a lot of viewers on our live stream. I think you got my note about Easter Sunday. We had 16,000 people watch Easter Sunday Mass with Archbishop Carlson, which was phenomenal. And each day at Daily Mass, we've been getting close to 500 to 600 viewers for Mass. So that really shows to me that the people's faith is very deep in this very most difficult time in which we find ourselves. Here at the Rectory of the Cathedral Basilica, as many of you know, Father Joseph's back. He is busy studying Italian, keeping himself busy each day, taking class, working on his lessons, and hearing about his homework every night at dinner. Monsignor Mikish is keeping busy as well. He's still continuing his spiritual direction, albeit not in person, but via the phone. Father Povis is busy working on the ceremonies. He's in his office every day, and each one of us here are also available, and have made ourselves available for sick calls to the people of the parish and outside the parish as well. In fact, Father Povis made a call the other day over to Children's Hospital for a young child that was dying. It's a very, very sad case. Here in the rectory, we do get together a lot. We don't go out a lot, of course, so we have meals together every night. Oftentimes, Father Joseph is regaling us with some of his Italian cooking that he learned while studying in Siena, making us some tiramisu and some other types of pasta as well. So it's been great to have him here. But we do every night sit down for a meal together here at the rectory, and it's kind of nice to have that feel together. As I talk to you today, I want to first of all thank you for your faith at this time, and to thank you for your continued generosity to the Cathedral Parish. Many of you have still continued to give via our electronic giving and dropping your envelopes either in the mail or dropping them by the rectory. Thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity to the Cathedral Parish. It helps us immensely, and it helps us because it funds our mission. And our mission is to bring our parishioners, to everyone who visits the cathedral, into a deeper relationship with Christ, and to help them get to heaven. One of the interesting things at the cathedral for me is celebrating Mass. People say, well, what's Mass like celebrating in the cathedral when there's no one there? And if you've watched Mass, you can see the cathedral is empty, in fact. It's challenging, it's difficult, and it's somewhat I don't want to use the word sad, but just challenging. You miss the interaction. I miss the interaction with people here at the cathedral. Each morning, as the sun comes into the cathedral in different directions, there's different mosaics that seem to be highlighted. One of those mosaics that's highlighted this week by the sun coming up in the morning is the Arch of Sanctification. The mosaics of this arch were designed by a Professor Otto Oetken, and installed in the year 1925. So it makes that one of the more older mosaics in the cathedral. And the subject matter represents the spread of the good news of salvation through the world under the guidance of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is presented top center with a mammoth dove, and a dove's dwelling within God the Father. And you see this large image of God the Father at the top of the dove in the center. This image is surrounded by angels that represent the 7 gifts of the Holy Spirit of wisdom, counsel, fortitude, knowledge, piety, understanding, and fear of the Lord. On the right side of the viewer, you'll see saints that have been inspired by the Holy Spirit to spread the seed of faith in various parts of the world. Saints like Augustine of Canterbury, Francis Xavier, St. Francis Solano, St. Cyril and St. Methodius, St. Martin, St. Titus, and St. Timothy. And on the left side of the arch, you will see saints who were inspired by the Holy Spirit to labor for the sanctification of the faithful by expounding the doctrine of the Church. St. Justin, St. Cyprian, St. Augustine of Hippo, St. Basil, St. Jerome, St. Alphonsus of Liguori, and St. Bonaventure, St. Francis de Sales, and St. Peter Cancius. At the bottom of that arch, there is an inscription in Latin, and in English, the translation is, "He sent forth His Spirit, and they were created, and He renewed the face of the earth." As we go forward in our lives in the world today with this pandemic, please let us keep each other in prayer. Thank you for taking the time to listen today, and thank you for your support of the Cathedral Basilica Parish. Know that I am praying for you all, and that I can't wait to have you all back in the church and to hear the singing of the parishioners' voices in the cathedral resounding into the domes of the cathedral. God bless you.